Welcome back, everybody. The Blazer has been dead since the last video. A lot of issues, still working through them. Some of them are self-inflicted. The moral of this video is if someone tells you that something's done on a vehicle, you really still need to double check it. Hence these old plugs. Guy I bought it from told me it had a recent tune-up. Well, it hadn't, and this is what I got a lot of. Spark plugs, that's not a big deal. That one right there, you know, I could still hook onto this and pull it out. What really sucked was this. Yeah, the actual part you put the socket to broke off, and I'm trying to get it out. That's why it's kind of half in, half out. I need to find my vise, and then I can probably pound it back out. But this broke off in the second to last cylinder that I was working on. And because of that, this thing has been sitting for a long time. We've got the tire off. I removed the fender. I'm just getting everything put back together here. I don't know if I can turn a light on. I can. So you can kind of see how much easier it was to get in there and do those. But it was this cylinder right here. So by removing that and then this splash shield right here as well, I was able to get in there. So I kind of want to show you what I bought. I went to O'Reilly and I bought some screw extractors. They are freaking amazing. This is what they look like. You kind of hammer them in there. I use this one a little bit. You can see it screwed it up. It's probably garbage after this, but if you think about it, and I called a couple shops because I wanted to be able to tell you guys, you could be upwards of $2,000 if you have them remove the head. Just saying, it can get expensive. We got a lot of brittle wire loom down here. That'll fly off as we go down the road. That'll be fine. No worries there. But they could have tried. They were going to try to tap it, pull it out, and extract it. They're going to do what I did. So what I did, if I can find I'm missing my pick. Unfortunately, the pick I used is missing. No. I had these tools. Holy cow. I had these tools right here. And there's one other one that had a little finer pick. Oh, here it is. I used this and I was able to claw in there. And thank goodness it did not break apart more. There's the tip of the plug. That was still in there. You see it's breaking off in my hand as I roll my finger with it. That was still in there. This is a garbage plug. So I got that out, made sure I didn't get any shavings in there. I did have the vacuum going to blow out the pieces. But then I got this that was still in there. And these are trash. These plugs were rusted, seized. I did use some PB Blaster. You can see it down there. It's a star of the show. You can see a nice mess from it. But I got the biggest one out of this kit, which is I think it's a 3/8 inch. And I got it in there, and then I got the hammer right there. So this is up and in there, and I just pounded that thing in there. And I started to turn, and lo and behold, it grabbed, and it pulled it out. You see how far in it is? It had to go in a ways, because the first time it slipped. Second time I hit it harder, and it did come out, which is freaking amazing. So disaster averted. We were able to get this out and the piece of porcelain that was in it using a pick. These are called screw extractors. I did buy one other one, but I do not see it. It was more of a spiral. Oh yeah, it's in the drill. I couldn't get the drill in. This is supposed to work the same way so that when it's turning, it will grab it and pull it out. Now, these instructions will tell you to drill a little hole, put it in there and do it. This already had a hole. You just got to get one in there that had the right size. And again, this is the biggest one. These weren't terribly expensive. When you think $2,000 to pull just the head, worst case scenario is what they said. And I spent under 30 bucks for tools and a new socket, which I think this one is amazing. It's got a magnet in there instead of the rubber. The rubber was breaking off a lot of my plugs. I didn't know they even had magnet ones, which is awesome. So if you're going to do this, PB Blast the heck out of it. I'm talking put PB Blaster on it as soon as you see there's an issue. hit it again and again and again and again and again. It's not going to hurt anything. If anything, it maybe help break the porcelain loose. The porcelain, I was moving it around with this just to kind of get a feel with it, just a standard screwdriver, and it broke free. I'm like, don't go in, don't go in. That's when I got the little pick, this guy, and just started to kind of pull it out, and I finally got it out. And then I was able to use the screw extractor in there, pound it in there, and I had to use my torque wrench, and just back that thing out. I needed more leverage because I was working through here. We do have some battle scars as a result of this. I got trashed up on that stuff right there, but you know what? I got it out. I saved myself a ton of money. And to end the story for you guys, because I don't know who's going to actually want to watch this. Still isn't running. I don't know what I got going on. I had Spark, maybe it's not good, so I've got new wires that need to go on it, and I put some starter fluid down in it and she still won't fire, so I think I've got a spark issue, and I do smell fuel, so I don't know. We'll get there. This thing has just been sitting. For those of you that don't know, it's a 93, first year of this body style. It's a beautiful truck. I mean, the two-tone, I had one of these right at the end of high school, and that's probably the truck I've had the longest. I freaking love that color combo, the gray and the black. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They just go so well together. I mean, and then you come in here, some of these guys had blue interiors, some of them had red. This has the gray. Now the front seats are recovered, the back, that's what it should like in the front too. It should look like that. Matching spare, it's beautiful. I've got another mod right there in the seat. More mods down there. I'll just kind of show you what all we're getting here now. Nothing. So that sucks, but that's okay. We got the plug out, the broken plug. Many broken plugs on this. I think I broke 3 or so. Yeah, you can see 1, 2, and 3 is over there. And then this one, these came out, thank goodness. I did some PB Blaster to try and soak it. I don't know if it did any good on these. I don't know if it could actually get around that. But once they came out a little bit, and I still hearing them creak and groan, I then hit them again with PB Blaster and just soaked it. I would rather do that than fully break it off. But here's a quick view of the shop. We got the Camaro over there. Hope to get it out soon. I've been putting a little time into that. This guy has some massive amounts of issues in the rear end. It won't spin at all. Something's locked up. It makes sense. I just didn't heed the warnings. We got frostbite. He's going to need new wheels. These wheels are officially done. A lot of the tires aren't holding there. And then we need bushings on this. So summer is here. It is time to get out in the shop. I guess spring is here. Summer's too hot. Spring is here. 93 Blazer, I really want to get it out on the road so I can start daily driving this thing and enjoying it. But with that, thanks for watching. If you're in a similar situation, I hope this helped you out. It did work. Use some patience, some time, caution. Make sure it gets in there. Make sure you get, if you have to, like I did, take the whole fender liner out. Take it out. This is a lot of stuff up here, but you will be able to put it back and you will get a nice clean shot in. Now, if I'm just changing plugs, I would definitely not take it out. But when one broke, that was the theory. Take it out, get a clean shot, try and save myself a lot of time and money, and because I wasn't going to change the head. I'm sorry, I'll just take it somewhere or have the motor rebuilt at that point. Because if you're $2,000 for the head, you might as well just have them put a couple thousand into it. They make over 200 horsepower. I don't know what this makes. Is 230, 215. I don't know. It's pretty low. But hope this helped you out, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up.